These teams want to beat the Warriors. Houston tonight, -6. Are they going to cover that spread?
Well, Golden State's not quite ready to ride off into the sunset just yet. That's why at the trade deadline, he went out and got Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler, that's a trade move that I question. We'll see how he gets along as the season progresses with Draymond Green, who can be quite a character himself. But I'm looking at this one. It's the last game before the All-Star break. This is Houston's third game in 4 days. It's also their sixth game in 9 days. And this is a situation, too, that because of the travel they've been doing, all of these games have been in different cities. So this is a team to get a little bit of fatigue factor that we're going to look at. This will also be the fourth game since Jimmy Butler has joined the Warriors. Now, we know that when another superstar joins a team, there's a little bit of a period where you got to get the team has to gel. They got to find the right chemistry. The players got to learn what their new roles are with each other. And you've seen the minutes go up on Jimmy. First game, he played 28 minutes, then 31 minutes. Last night, he played 35 minutes. Houston hasn't been playing well as of late. They're 2-6 their last 8 games. However, the 2 wins were their last 2, which followed up. This team played 6 in a row on the road before coming home. And they've also played 8 of their last 9 games on the road prior to coming home, and they were all in different cities. They had one home game sandwiched in between all those road games. So I expect Houston right now, who is a little bit of an undervalued commodity because of the recent streak, but I feel that recent streak is more due to the schedule and playing on the road. They will start to play better. I'm going to go ahead and take them to keep this streak going. And as far as Golden State goes, you talked about that 1-point loss. Golden State, since 2023, as good as this team has been, Prez, they're just 10-20 against the spread when they're revenging a same-season loss. So we're going to go ahead, take Houston, and we also find that Houston plays better at home. And if they're at home off a win in their previous game, they are the previous home win, 23-10 against the spread. So we got all the angles going to Houston tonight. We're going to ride them minus the points.
Guys, Marco D'Angelo in his last 14 days, 22-8. Marco D'Angelo, all you've been doing is winning for like 18 straight months. You told me that 2024 was the best year you've ever had as a sports handicapper. And 2025 is better. Whatever you're doing, it is aging magnificently. It's like the greatest wine on the planet. Beautiful scotch. It's like Bob Weir. I mean, is this shit ever going to end, bro? Like, what the hell? I mean, my God, Marco.
I hope not, Prez. We're enjoying it, and I don't know. Maybe it's the motivation of the wife's got a couple grandkids, new one just a few months ago, and that old Amazon truck rolls up to the house every day.
Yeah, there you go. So what do you got going tonight?
We've got a 4% play, my Big West Conference game of the week. And Prez, we have done so well with these, the lesser conferences. Everybody wants the Power Five, and, we have plays there as well. But you know what? Those lines are the tightest. We find the value in the lesser conferences. And that's where we've been making our money. I've even had plays this year in the Big Sky Conference where I never even used to take the time to look at that, but I'm looking at the markets to find where the value is at. And that's what we've been doing. You can pick that play up for $25 by itself. Good value for that. But why not go for the better deal? And the better deal right now is 30 days for just $239. That comes out to less than $8 a day. That's good for me. That's good for any capper at WagerTalk. You can use that deal, and you'll never miss a play. You'll get every play that we have, all sports, including when I have bonus plays and things like horse racing and such. You get it when you're an all-access client. So jump on board that. And of course, that would include any 5% plays. And you know what we've done with those. Yep. And our last one was the Super Bowl, and that was about as sweet as you can get with
Marco,
Philadelphia.
The Thunder are playing the T-Wolves. How are you betting this game?
Yeah, this one's going to be a short one for you, Prez. Rough scheduling spot for OKC. They're playing great. I know that. But they played last night at home. Now they got to travel to Minnesota. I know they're on the winning streak, but, how excited do you get to roll into Minnesota? All-Star break on the horizon. Sometimes these players like to check out a little early on vacation day. Minnesota played last night as well, but they played at home, so they're at home again, and that sets up a stat that I got to give credit to Stat Daddy, Ralph Michaels. He supplied this one for me. Home teams, the last game before the All-Star break, if they are coming off a straight-up loss in their previous game, those teams are 107-79 against the spread. That tells me to take Minnesota tonight, and we find that Minnesota since 2023 is a home underdog, 19-7 against the spread. I think this line is inflated because everybody's jumping on the OKC bandwagon. I'll take Minnesota plus the points.